Last month, millions of people across Europe voted in elections to decide who we want to represent us in the European Parliament. Across the European Union as a whole, turnout was at its highest since 1994, providing an important mandate for the 751 members of the European Parliament who will take their seats for the first time on the 2nd of July. Unfortunately, despite this great exercise in democratic participation, fundamental political rights of those who took part are now being denied by Spain's attempt to shift their strategy of political repression to the European institutions. On the 26th of May, 1.7 million Catalans voted for Carles Puigdemont, Toni Comín and Oriol Junqueras to represent them in the European Parliament. Puigdemont and Comín are in exile, free to move freely around any country in Europe apart from Spain. But they were denied entry to the European Parliament to register as elected members by an authoritarian president, unilaterally and seemingly without consulting his vice presidents. Junqueras, meanwhile, remains in pre-trial detention in Madrid despite the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention calling for his immediate release. Spain allowed these three candidates to stand in last month's elections, but alongside the President of the European Parliament are refusing to allow them to take up their seats. In Spain and Catalonia, the electoral list headed by Puigdemont, Comín and Junqueras received a combined total of almost 2.3 million votes, representing 1 in 10 of the votes cast. Now, with the complicity of parts of the European institutions, these votes have been stolen as those elected are being denied their right to represent those who voted for them. This is a democratic outrage. On the 2nd of July, as the other 748 members of the European Parliament arrive in Strasbourg for the first session of the new Parliament, civil society organisations such as the Catalan National Assembly and our very own Foreign Friends of Catalonia are taking part in a demonstration, making clear to those members of the European Parliament that are allowed to take their seats that every voice last month matters, every vote counts, and that as the supposed defender of the fundamental rights of every European citizen, they cannot be allowed to steal votes away from a free and fair election. If you believe in democracy, if you believe in a European Union which stands up for its citizens and their rights above all other interests, then join us. Together we can send a loud and clear message to those who wish to deny our voice. We are citizens of Europe, and we will never give up our democratic rights. Together we will fight on, we will persist, and we will win. Thank you.